Our last presentation is we're going to receive an introduction of San Bruno Park School District newly appointed Superintendent, Cheryl Olson.
Well, good evening, and thank you very much for inviting me tonight. I appreciate it very much. And my name, oh, I know I'm tall, sorry. There we go. My name is Cheryl Olson, and I grew up in Washington State, near the Canadian border, Mount Vernon. And I actually worked in the fields every summer from about age 6 to 22, which taught me a lot about higher education, the value of higher education, work ethic, and perseverance. I graduated from Wheaton College near Chicago, Illinois, and taught for about 15 years before going into administration. And I was a proud employee of Enterprise Elementary School District in Reading for about 20 years. And I served there as assistant principal of a couple of schools, and then for the last 10 years served as assistant superintendent of curriculum and instruction. During my administrative tenure, I also was an adjunct professor at Simpson University and National University in their undergraduate program, master's program, and administrative credentialing programs. And I was a speaker and trainer for our county office in the area of English language arts, assessment development, and instructional strategies, as well as the development and effective use of leadership teams and collaboration. And so since coming to San Bruno, I've often been asked, why did you want to come to San Bruno? And I have to say that I was really drawn to the district and the community because of the small town feel. And I was drawn to this tight-knit community and how everyone absolutely loves their town and their schools. And regardless of the struggles and the tough times the district has gone through, I've also been very impressed and my heart deeply touched by the staff's, families, and board members' loyalty and commitment to hang in there no matter what. I wanted to come alongside to join this critically important work. And I also have to say, despite the struggles, the district really has continued to shine, as evidenced by various distinguished school awards, Gold Ribbon Awards, Title I Awards, Music Awards, STEM accolades, and also hearing parents and San Bruno Park board members speak so highly of the schools, and then as well as my own conversations with people around town. I see San Bruno Park as a district full of bright promise for our students as we equip them for college and career, and promise for our dedicated staffs. And since coming to San Bruno, I've been reminded of one of my favorite quotes on and off again, and it goes like this: "Quality is never an accident. It's the result of high intention, sincere effort, intelligent direction, and skillful execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives." And I know that with our staffs, families, the board, community members, city leaders, working in concert, we'll operate as a fiscally solvent learning community, improving the performance of our students and establishing a culture of shared responsibility so we all learn and grow. And this will occur as we work together toward common goals for the district and as we learn to trust and respect one another, even when tough decisions and changes have to be made along the way. And with that said, I thought I'd share our initial priorities developed with the board during the month of July. It's not the only thing we'll be working on, but these 6 things are our top priorities. First, fiscal solvency. The board and I are working closely with our CBO to carefully look at our existing resources to see how we're using them. We're looking at systems. How are our departments being run? Everything from custodial staffs to cleaning standards to maintenance and operations, grounds, special ed, transportation, the list goes on. Are they as efficient and effective as possible? Where do we need to make changes? We know tough decisions still need to be made. But I'll tell you this, we guarantee that throughout the process of becoming fiscally sound, we will communicate and we will seek input as we make important decisions regarding the future of our district. And we will earn and work to keep the trust and respect of our stakeholders, including you. And that will happen, again, by being transparent, holding public meetings, sharing information along the way, and also bragging about the great things happening in our district and being out in the community. Number 2, refining the mission and vision of our district. By reviewing and refining our existing mission and vision, we'll simultaneously develop a strategic plan that includes specific goals, benchmarks, and an action plan. The strategic plan will align to our LCAP and to the school plans and goals as well. And I believe that this process will make us a team. We will not be 7 individual schools operating as an island, but we will be unified, coming together to work on those common goals for the good of our district and community. Third, we'll implement the LCAP. We'll ensure quality professional development determined by our needs assessment and implement new state initiatives such as Common Core, New Generation Science Standards. Number 4, implement a high-quality special education program. We will seek to provide more of our own services within our own district instead of having to send students out to other districts, ensuring each child with an IEP meets or exceeds their own goals, so every child in our care has a top-quality education. Number 5, attract and retain highly qualified staff and teachers. We'll foster positive, trusting relationships with the teachers' union and also the CSEA union, as well as seek, whenever possible, pay increases so our staff's salaries are more in line with surrounding areas. We value our staffs tremendously, and we want them to believe it and to experience it and trust that it is so. And last but certainly not least, focus on community relations. And this includes communication, transparency, developing and keeping that trust, and building relationships. And so how will we accomplish all that? Well, our board has agreed to schedule additional study sessions to work on and monitor the progress. We'll be involving the community and stakeholders in the process. We'll keep specific needs of each individual school and all the students at the forefront. And we'll develop that culture of collaboration with community members and our school families instead of isolation. And I know I've said a lot in a very few minutes, but I trust that this little introduction gives you a glimpse into our future of bright promise. And I want you to know that I am all in, and I invite you to be all in with us. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I know I speak for the council when we all know that the district has been through some pretty big challenges, have a few more to go, but the challenges bring opportunities. So you can rest assured that the council and the city of San Bruno want to work through these opportunities with you. So thank you very much. Rico, you have something? Ken?
I just wanted to welcome you also. You did say a lot, and I think it was remarkable, your 6 priorities, and look forward to helping you reach those goals.
Real quick, I did want to thank our new superintendent. Thank you for your comments. I had the privilege of talking to Cheryl on her first day, July 1st, that's when she started, and she also is a San Bruno resident. And you'll find that out soon enough. But I thought when Michael and I had coffee Saturday together, so we have that all in common, I was very impressed to hear on all 3 occasions, and again, this being the 3rd one, about the communication, about the transparency. I haven't heard many superintendents that let us know that they went door to door around the school district, knocking on each home to introduce herself and to call if there was any concerns or problems or upkeep to the facility. So reaching out as you're doing, I think, is admirable. She's already asked for our emails, which I've provided her, so she wanted to keep us up to date on the school district's activities and events. And she is a very energized person, because I know after we were done with our coffee, she was off to John Muir for another event. So thank you very much for coming, and as Michael and I had said to you, certainly we're here, we're in it with you, and so together we will make progress, and congratulations and welcome.
Thank you very much.